Hello, I'm Harold Pena-Hayes, and I'm an enrolled agent and the president of True Tax Resolutions. And today I'd like to talk to you about the top 3 ways that taxpayers end up owing the IRS. Number 1, in my experience, the number 1 way that people actually end up owing the IRS is when W-2 employees underwithhold from their paychecks. When an employee starts a new job, the Human Resources Department usually gives a new hire an IRS form W-4 to fill out. This form basically lets the employer know how many exemptions the employee will be claiming on their federal tax return, which in turn lets the payroll department determine how much of your paycheck to send to the IRS and state to cover your income taxes. So if you claim more exemptions than you're entitled to, you will not be sending enough money to the IRS to cover the amount of taxes you owe, and this will cause you to have a tax debt. Number 2, this is the second most common way that I've seen taxpayers end up owing the IRS. And it's when business owners and other self-employed people do not make their proper estimated quarterly tax payments. When you are self-employed, unless you set up a corporation and pay yourself a salary, chances are there are no taxes being withheld from your income. This means the IRS expects you to send in the appropriate amount of money to pay your income taxes every 3 months or on a quarterly basis. If you do not make these estimated quarterly tax payments, it will lead to a tax debt. So you will now have a balance with the IRS for what you owe, along with any appropriate penalties and interests. And number 3, finally, let's go over the third most common reason taxpayers owe taxes, and that would be IRA and 401k distributions. A lot of taxpayers end up owing taxes due to withdrawing money from retirement accounts before they actually retire or because they took it at an inappropriate age. Now, I live in the real world and I understand that there are times when unexpected expenses pop up, and it is natural for a taxpayer to think of all the accounts that they could access in order to pay off bills. But the problem is, if the money comes from an IRA or 401k or another retirement account, it can cause a tax debt. This is an issue because the money goes into a retirement account tax-free. So it's actually taxed when you withdraw it from the account. In addition to owing a tax balance due to withdrawing funds, if you are under the age of 59 and a half, you will receive an additional 10% penalty on top of the tax debt. The IRS actually imposes this to discourage abuse of retirement accounts. So that would be the 3 most common ways that taxpayers end up owing the IRS. I hope you found this video helpful, and please remember that True Tax Resolutions is a tax service dedicated to providing the highest caliber of tax help to business and individual taxpayers of America. Whether you owe federal tax or state tax, we can help you. We help with tax debt settlement, wage garnishment removal, hardships, and payment plans. So if you need help fixing a tax problem, go to truetaxresolutions.com, call 773-6094-TAX. Thanks for watching this video and have a great day.